What's up, guys? It's episode 12 of The Grind. Today we're at South Forsyth High School getting ready to talk to lacrosse goalkeeper Kayla Casey. I gotta be honest, I don't know much about lacrosse. I didn't grow up playing it. There was no lacrosse in Forsyth County 20 years ago, so I'm really excited to get to know her, but also just to learn more about the game. So let's go check it out.
Lacrosse is just really like a fast-paced game. It's just really fun. If you're looking for a game that just has a lot of action, and there's so many things that could go, like so many variables and everything. Like 1 minute you can be winning, next minute you could be down by 4 goals, and then the same minute you can come back up. Like lacrosse is just such a fast game. It's really just so interesting because you never know what's gonna happen. I've grown up playing basketball all my life, and then when I was in about 4th grade, one of my friends was like, hey, come play the sport. You never heard of it. Like I never knew what it was. And I just tried it like all my life. And then I just stuck with it. I just played it for so long. I loved lacrosse. As soon as I played it, I knew like this is my sport, just because it was so much fun. And I just loved it. I fell in love with it. Yeah. I knew there was 2 goalies there already, and they were going to be a senior and a junior when I was a freshman. So I knew I was going to have to work hard because I wanted to be the starting varsity goalie, and I knew I had to put in the time, show how hard I can work, and just honestly just beat out the other girls and play better. So I was definitely very intimidated my first day coming, because everyone was just I never played in that level before, so it was really just intimidating playing with them. But once I got to know some of the more of the girls and they became like my friends, I wasn't so scared. So I definitely struggled in the past. There's been games where the team would get like a 4-goal run, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like what is wrong with me? Like, come on, get your head in the game. And it takes some of my defenders to be like, it's okay, Kayla, you got the next one. And then as like time progressed, I know that was definitely a big struggle I had freshman year, but last year I felt like I've gotten better about it, just because I know like, okay, it's 1 goal. 1 goal is not gonna affect the game. If I stop the next one, then that will help.
Well, I think a goalie just has to be, first off, they have to be fearless and relentless, as well as being a leader. Finding a goalie that's successful is understanding somebody who's got a personality that they can go out and they can be successful and make saves, and at other times they can go out and they may give up a few goals and be able to almost forget about it after it happens. Well, Kayla's a natural leader. She has a lot of characteristics within her to take over and really kind of give the right leadership and help with the inexperienced. She had the luxury her freshman and sophomore year of having some older defensive players who could kind of help her along if she was having a rough day. And now as an upperclassman, she's going to kind of take on that role within the defensive unit, and it's important for her as she continues her growth and development as a lacrosse player to own her role and know what her role in the goal is, and to help out her defense, and she does a great job of that on and off the field. She's very vocal when needs to be, and she can be very supportive and pull a teammate aside and be like, hey, you know what, it's okay, we'll get them next time, because in the ultimate end, it's a team game, but she truly is the leader of the defense. She has to be, because she can see everything.
I think it comes a little natural with me, because I'm just a very outgoing person at first. So I'm always like, hey, like you got this, make them feel good about themselves so then they start playing better. And that's just kind of all, like ever since I was little, that's like all I remember doing, just because I've always been like, just kind of like a ball of energy, I guess, and just helping out my team. I love to talk on defense in lacrosse. So when I started playing defense, you can always see me like, okay, I got ball, like there's a cutter, just because it's the exact same thing I would say for lacrosse. Because most of the time I'm always in the back on the defense, so I can always just see. So it's kind of the same for me. I just call out everything. If I look like I don't want to be out here and I look very upset and mad, that makes my team, that feeds off onto my team. And I just don't want that to happen. And my thing is like, that was yesterday's game. Like we lost, I have to prepare for the next game. Like, who are we playing next? Let's go, let's win. You definitely have to put in time for both school and sports. I know that I always have school and then I go straight to practice after, and then when I get home I make sure, like, okay, I have this much homework, I'm gonna spend 30 minutes for this, 30 minutes for this, an hour for this, depending on what I have. It's really all about time management. A student athlete for a reason. The student always comes first. Like, you have to make sure your grades are always there. When I was looking, I would email like 30 colleges to come watch me. Then one day, Coach Sam at Mercer emailed me and she's like, hey, I want you to come, well, she even my coach, and so like, I want you to come down for our camp. So I went down with the summer camp and I got there and I was like, I love it here. The campus is gorgeous, everything about it is awesome. And then on September 1st, when she called me and she's like, we want you to come down for a visit, I was so excited because I love Mercer. Nothing, like, everything about it is just amazing.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of The Grind. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, be sure to like the video and share it with your friends. And also tune in next time when we go to West Forsyth High School and talk to baseball player Wyatt Crowell.